Hi everyone and welcome to Alton Towers. I'm really looking forward to today, my first Scarefest visit this year. I love the Halloween season and I've been neglecting it really in the years past. I've not really done many Halloween events apart from Halloween Horror Nights, and I did this event many years ago along with Friday Night at Fort Park, and I still think Altonville Mine Tours was there on here back then. Same with the attic, but I know Compound's new for this year, all tied in with the Nemesis storyline, the Phalanx. That's really exciting. You got the family attractions, you got Amigos, you got Trick or Treat Town with HARIBO. That looks fun. Get lots of sweets apparently, and yeah, night rides galore on those shows. You got the old Ancestors. I look forward to that at 6 o'clock. There's loads of different showtimes during the day. I'll try and show you the showtime board, which is near the front lawn. So yeah, look forward to the day. So join me for Scarefest. I'll admit it, I've come here for the whole day. Normally, if you were coming just for the event, you'd come here partway through the day, but I live 2.5 hours away, and I thought, oh, might as well get some rides in before the event, and it might not be too busy. Well, it might be, I'm not sure. Normally Fridays are normally the busiest of the weekdays, but it's a bit of hit or miss really. But here on Tower Street, you got the hearse here. I'll try and get a better look of it later on, because apparently Tower Street's really good, and I love the music. I love the bunting they got, the flags. Yeah, I'll get a closer look at that later on. And then you got the Scarefest letters. This looks fantastic. Look at this. That's amazing. I love how each one's different. You even got the hay bales. They got the pumpkins around here. I'm not actually going to go down this way. I'm going to go over to Nemesis Reborn, but obviously they're going to hold us, so I've got to be a bit careful how early I get there. Oh, hey up, where's that coming from?
It's all about to begin.
All about to begin, yeah, let's get going. And there might be a big time jump, so just bear with me. So here are all the shows and the times they're on. These are all located on the lawns behind here. And yeah, so we got Patch's Trick or Treat Party, you got Phil's Halloween Dance Party, and Sister's Final Hall, and they're also around Tower Street I think as well, and that's just the final show. Then Simbit and Ice and Fire. As you can see, you got different times that spread throughout the day. I think the first show is Patty's Trick or Treat Party at 1:15. The family scare attractions open at 1 o'clock, so I'll start with those, then I'll move on to maybe that show there. Maybe, I don't know actually, it feels Halloween Party is 2:15, so yeah, I might do that one, I don't know yet. So yeah, nice information board there, it tells you all the different shows. I like that they're spaced out during the day. You got late ones at night when it's dark, you got early ones, so yeah, really interesting. As you can see, it's very foggy here at Alton Towers. I did just have a ride on Nemesis Reborn down in Forbidden Valley. Sorry I didn't get any further of that, but they made for a really kind of spooky vibe around there. It did open a bit later, 10:15, and it's only running on one train, which is unfortunate. I did see that it was doing that yesterday, but I don't know what's happening. Maybe they're having an issue. I think I saw it in the maintenance shed, the second train. Yeah, really nice and spooky down here. You can hardly see the water on the towers over there because it's so foggy over the water. But yeah, gives you an extra spooky vibe. I did hear that 13 was having issues yesterday with the fog, because they need the CCTV visible. So yeah, I'll come down here later on when the shows are on, and maybe just get a sense of the vibe, the atmosphere. And the show's all the way down there. I don't know if you can see the stage in the middle of the frame. You have loads of food stalls down there. And yeah, there's Tower Street. I can't wait to see that at night. Look at these cute frogs. If you remember, they put the Nemesis Phalanx uniform earlier on in the year. That was really cool. Now they've dressed them up for Halloween. That's fantastic. You got the little pumpkins there, the little cape on the back, and the little hat. It's pretty cool, that is. We got an Ancestors is still performing in the background. Yeah, I do like that, how they decorate for different times of the year. Pretty cool. All these different staggered openings are really not a good look. Is it saving money? Is that what they're doing? Is it cost cutting? I have no idea, but it's the same with the Smiler. And even Nemesis Reborn, I don't know if I just mentioned, even that opened a little bit late, so yeah, it's not a good look. You want all the rides to be open, especially with Alton Towers. This is a premier park in the UK, isn't it? We're walking past Dad's Games at the moment. I'm on my way to X Sector just to have a look around. Maybe get a single rider on Smiler. Normally, that gets quite cute in the main queue, and that is one of the staggered openings. That doesn't open at 10. It's a shame really, because Spin Ball and Smiler, two on the right hand side of the park, that a lot of people go to start with. I've heard not so good things about this Daz Games Scare Maze. So yeah, I look forward to later on to seeing what it's like. I might like it, I might not, but yeah, I'm hoping to get a lot of night rides in there. You can't really judge the wait times, can you? If they're half an hour, you're only going to get a 1 or 2 in, because you want to concentrate and get all these scare stuff done, all the family attractions, all the actual scare mazes, including compound. Oh, nice new map here for Scarefest. I do like the logo. Yeah, the new one is compound. That's over by Forbidden Valley. I didn't show you. It's right in between Forbidden Valley's entrance and Curse Alton Manor. So yeah, nice location for it. In the trees. So yeah, over to X Sector. I don't know what I'm going to show you. I don't know why I do that to myself at every visit. It's just not good for me. A lot of people like it, and it's not necessarily the roughest ride I've been on, because I've been on much rougher actually, but it does shuffle a lot, and it does vibrate a lot, especially on the transitions between track pieces and the actual inversion transitions. It just doesn't feel like it runs very well on the track, and I think that's pretty well known, to be honest, with this bike, and a lot of Gerst that was. It'd be a lot better with lap bars trains, maybe retrack it. Probably can't retrack the whole thing, that'd be a bit of a pain in the butt, but yeah. There's probably one reason why I got on there, and that's the theme, the crazy theme. You got that music, you got all the yellow, you got the crazy marmalade, I think it's called over there. I think I probably butchered that, but it does need a lot of TLC. I can't get close up to all the bad bits, but all the restraints are really tattered. The track doesn't look great on the running rails, and yeah, it's good to watch though. And I did see it in the queue before I got on the ride, that they are touching bits of the area up down there. Yeah, it's just a shame, because I like something better in the area, but they did make use of it, didn't they, really, with this Smiler. Like I said, really good to watch off-ride though. What I'm being told, Alton Mine Tours has been here for quite a while, for several years. I don't know if there's been multiple iterations of it, but that sign looks brilliant. I'm sure I maybe have done it years ago, but I have done the event, but it's been so long. It's been at least 7 years since I've done it. And this is the entrance right by X Sector. You got the attic on the other side of the towers. This side is the X Sector side. The entrance is right here. You can walk up that path at the moment from X Sector. I take it that's shut off later on. But these open from 3 o'clock today. I think they open a bit earlier on this Saturday. Tomorrow. Yeah, right by the towers. Yeah, apparently that's been here for a while, and I know of them, I know of the attic, I know of Alton Mine Tours, but it's basically brand new for me, it's all fresh. I can't wait to do them really. I wish there was a bit more fog still, because it gave it such a spooky feeling, like I mentioned earlier, but it's burnt off a bit, the temperature's improved by a couple of degrees, still chill in the air, but yeah, lovely being back at Alton Towers. I haven't been for a few weeks, well, at least a couple of months I think. Yeah, beautiful towers. They did used to have a couple of containers outside here for a maze. I don't know if that was for Alton Vale or the attic, but it would have been nice if they had the towers open all year without having to have an upcharge tour. It's still good that you could do that, but you shouldn't have to pay for it really. How the hell did they pay for it before without the upcharge? I just don't understand that really, but it's beautiful to look at. It used to be here at the containers. I'm not sure what maze it was part of though. But yeah, the family attractions are over near the Alton Towers dungeon, or what is the dungeon, sorry. Yeah, bit of a departure from what it was to family attractions, but yeah, I'll show you that later on. And of course, Hex is back open after a couple of year hiatus. Yeah, look forward to doing this later on. I was going to do it now, but I've just seen the outdoor queue. I don't know if they're batching them indoors either, or just letting them all go for a once. But yeah. It's great having Hex back. It did have an issue, didn't it, really, the day after. I think it was a bit of the theming on the... was it above the doors as you enter the actual ride building? Yeah, that's a shame, but it's back open. The same with Wicker that had an issue a couple of days ago. That's back from maintenance. I will try and do that later on, when it's maybe a little bit darker. I can't really promise. It might be daytime by the time I do that. But it's so nice to see it back open. It's such a classic. It's possibly my favourite Vekoma Madhouse. I've not done many. Don't get me wrong, but this one's just classic, isn't it? It's in the Towers area, it looks great. I can't wait to see the lighting, the music, the audio, whatever's going on. I can't really remember it, to be honest. It's been such a long time. The same with a lot of stuff here. It looks so much better around here about the dungeon area. There's the Amigos in the Afterlife, I think it's called. Right down by that side of the dungeons. In fact, that does go back by the dungeon entrance. This is a Trick or Treat town. I think this might be the entrance for that. I'm not sure about any of this goes. I've not seen any videos or anything. I'm not really listening to any reviews. It's right by the sky ride down there. Hex is over there where I've just come from, and then you got David Walliams stand right down there. But it's so much more colourful. I much prefer it. It's weird, isn't it, going from a dark theme like a dungeon to something like this? But I'm not complaining. It's just noticing it. Yeah, these are the family attractions for this year. I have got this Spook and Fries combo. It's £40 from £50 if you've got the pass holder discount. I wouldn't really want to pay that much, but you want to experience everything once, don't you? And I've only got one visit, so yeah, looks very nice. It's such a change. Yeah, looks very good that facade down there. I'll try and get a closer look later on. But even these barrels look good. The decorations on the top, the bunting. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, different colours. The flowers on top. I'm back over by the launch because unfortunately 13 is shut still, so yeah, Wicker on 75 minutes. I thought I'd have another look at the lawns area. I haven't really noticed anyone talk about all this flooring here that they have on the lawns. I get it, so you don't get muddy shoes, it doesn't get too soaked on the grass, you're not wading through water in the grass, you're not getting mucky, but it just doesn't look good, does it? I don't know if people have said it before in vlogs or anything, but it's just not a good look, is it? I'm not getting dirty fitty, but that's not the point. But I do like these though. Is that a sweet store? Oh, it's candy. Trick or treats. Gretel's Trick or Treats. I take it they use these huts before. This looks like different overlays. Zombob spooky sausages. Love a good spooky sausage. I can't help myself, sorry. Got marshmallows. Oh, you got like a photo opportunity down there. I'll try and get a closer look. Yeah, I'm trying not to focus on the flooring, but I can't help it. I look at the details really. It's not a good look at all. Yeah, it looks interesting. It's very expensive though. I think £10 for a beef burger. That's just a beef burger. I suppose I've seen worse, to be honest. And then you got your drinks, your alcohol. Oh, yeah, you got all sorts here. There's plenty to do, plenty to eat and drink. This is probably what the entertainment is. I showed you the board earlier. Freaky Fries. I think two of the shows are actually Freaky Friends, aren't they? They're under that umbrella. Yeah, I look forward to it. I imagine it's getting very muddy in bad weather. Getting very wet. That's the reason they got that flooring. There's a lot of seating down here. I'm not going to get too close to the stage, you don't need to yet, it's quite a while until the first show. But yeah, definitely a lot here. I wouldn't be spending a lot of money here because I tend to just buy a couple of snacks from home, or get a couple of snacks from home and just eat them during the day. I tend to focus on what I'm doing during the day, like the rides, the attractions, scare mazes, etc. Yeah, I can't wait to see the shows. They look really good, especially the ancestors that you saw a little clip of earlier. I can't wait to see that show. And apparently you can go at the top there. I'm not sure you could do that now, but I've seen it. Did I see this at Oktoberfest? I wasn't here for Oktoberfest, but I did see a video where you could go to the top. I'm not entirely sure if that's the same building, but yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, in fact you can go there. I've just seen someone, so interesting. Just about to show you that photo opportunity that I mentioned. You got in front of the Scarefest logo. Yeah, it looks really good actually. I like this. It's always nice when parks provide you with good photo opportunities. Very nice. It's just a shame about this damn floor. You can see the grass coming through it. I can imagine this getting very busy later on during the evening hours. Hopefully that makes the queues go down a bit. But yeah, I'm going to get a photo next to this. Looks pretty nice. Time for the first attraction of the day there, and it's just approaching 1 o'clock, about 5 to 10 minutes to go. Amigos in the Afterlife behind me, then you got Trick or Treat next to it. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know anything about any of the mazes or the attractions at Scarefest. Like I said, it's been such a long time since I've done it, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have heard from a friend that I met in the park that I might prefer these family attractions, but we'll see. Look at this facade, looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm glad they changed the dungeon because that was an upcharge. Hopefully this becomes permanent, or they make something permanent in that building, like I said. Looks beautiful, look at this. That music is wow, it fits so well. Looks so good. Well, that was absolutely incredible. Amigos in the Afterlife. There's just so much going on in there. Sensory overload, someone said in the going through the attraction, and it's so good. Loads of smell pods, great acting, loads of different rooms. There's at least 4 rooms. Let's start with like the pre-show. You've seen the outside, I've shown you that. That's absolutely incredible. But the first, I can't remember his name now. There's so many different names now. There's a guy in the pre-show that's introducing you to the Afterlife, and there's some sort of gate. You can't find the key. You got to run around in the barrels. So colourful around. That's the theme. It's very colourful. It looks fantastic in it. It's just so detailed. It's so good. You go through that gate. I can't remember the next room. Is it a kitchen? And she's got this character. I don't know her name, but she's got loads, 2 or 3 riddles. Then you got to find the objects around the room. You put them into the stirring pot, then do your magic spell with your fingers. Yeah, that's really good interaction. I wish it was a bit louder in there, but it is what it is, and it's a bit tight really with loads of people in there, but nothing can be perfect. That was absolutely amazing, that room. I can't remember what the next room is, but I know between the rooms you got these corridors. They have got some theming at the top of them, but it's a bit blank on the bottom half. But other than that, the music, the smell pods, they make those hallways. They're not perfectly themed like the actual showrooms, but they're still great. And then what was the next room? I can't remember the next room. Actually no, I think one of the rooms is like a boxing ring, and then you got a character that comes in. You get they pick 2. The announcer picks 2 people from the little audience, the group of us. Then they do a pretend fight. And then I think they let you win. They let the children win if they go in there. It's quite fun actually. Great interactions. The acting's were very good. And then in the last room you got like a little show scene, like a little stage. You sit on 2 rows on like a bench, and they perform a little show. Then you got Barrett the Worm. They introduced the Barrett the Worm. Barrett the Little Wormity. I love that song. It's absolutely amazing. I'm not very coherent as usual with reviews, but there's so much detail on that show. The acting is so good. They do a little song, Barrett the Little Wormity. You got to try and find him around the room. You got to be quick. They're trying to catch it, and he pops up everywhere, and then he finally appears at the end. Yeah, he's very good. I absolutely love Amigos in the Afterlife. And that's the start of the night, and we're in for a treat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of them. On to Trick or Treat. That was good as well. What's going on? The quality of this is so good. The set design in there is great. I kind of knew about the knocking on the door thing. You got to knock on the door. Sometimes they'll come out with treats, and sometimes they'll skip to another one for a hole in the wall. It's just very joyful. It's very good. It's very good for the kids, like building up to the proper scares. It's so good. And you get those sweeties. I'm a kid at heart really, so I do kind of like the music, the vibe. It's very colourful, glow in the dark. You got a lot of glow in the dark in those 2, and it's just so good. I really enjoyed it, and get those sweets. I'm not going to complain. That's why I did it. There's just so much good stuff in those first 2. I wish I had unlimited, because I'd like to keep going through. It's just such a great vibe. So many great set pieces. The actors are amazing in those 2 attractions. They really get into the groove. They're very good at different voices. The costumes are great. The set pieces, like I said, are amazing. You got just loads of different outfits. Yeah, really good start so far to Scarefest. You get this lovely Trick or Treat bag. Pretty nice logo, pretty standard bag though, and I'll show you inside without having to drop the bag. You get quite a lot actually. They normally only give you 1 or 2 at most per door, but it builds up quite quickly, and obviously it's sponsored by HARIBO, so you get the super mix, you get all the giant strawberries, etc. Normal HARIBO. Yeah, pretty good. Nice sponsorship. I'm glad they did this. I hope they keep those 2 attractions for next year, because they're absolutely amazing. But now I think it's Phil's Halloween dance party I'm going to go and see next. Look at Hex. Yeah, I'll try and get a ride on now later on. I have got a little bit of time between 2 shows I think later on. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get every ride in the dark. Yeah, fantastic start to the Scarefest event. I can't believe I missed it for so long. They need to keep those 2 for next year and the future years. Maybe not even adjust it, because they're really good as it are.
It's me, Phil, the great superstar Halloween DJ. I'm gonna lay down the very best Halloween track. These are my freaky friends. Skelby.
Absolutely brilliant.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Fantastic. They look so good.
Let's party.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. What is going on? The quality of everything I've seen so far has been out of this world. It feels Halloween Dance Party, the first show of the day for me. That was incredible. 20 minutes, it was all fantastic. The choreography, the outfits, you got the characters, you got Phil, you got Patch, you got Skeletor, I don't know the other names, but they're so detailed, the costumes aren't they? They're so well timed as well, the choreography, the music, you've got loads of different songs in there, different dances to the songs. It's just so happy. It's just such a happy vibe, isn't it? It wasn't full of people watching it, so I'm hoping more people watch it, so they're encouraged to bring that stuff back for the next few years. But that was a great start to the day with shows, and I adore that. It's just such a good vibe, really. It mixes it in happy vibes, spooky vibes. You've got the characters. They're great. It's just absolutely fantastic that show is. I'm now going to go and do the 3 of the 4 mazes, except from Compound. And then I'll probably come back and see a couple more shows and see what happens from there. So I finally get to go in the towers for the first time this year, albeit an actual scare maze, but it'd be nice to get back in there again. We've just gone into this side entrance, and this up here is just where you actually scan in your barcode, whatever package you brought up. But yeah, looking forward to this. I don't know if this was here when I last experienced a maze here, so yeah, let's see what happened in the attic tower of the towers. I forgot how stunning this area of the park was. It's been years since I've been in here. And so obviously, I mentioned it earlier, you're restricted now to a paid tour. You used to be able to just traverse these grounds, go out to the top of the towers, look at some great views. And this is all the queue. I just scanned it, and right down there, down the bottom of that path I just walked down, and then you walk all the way around the garden here. I think it's Her Ladyship's garden. Yeah, look at this. It's stunning. I wish you could walk around this all year. Yeah, it's very well kept. Very green, I love it. I think that might be the ride access over there to the right. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's get in. Oh, this is brilliant. Nearly fell over just a minute ago, so nearly disastrous. Another step, another step. Oh, that's not a step. That's fantastic. Great atmosphere. Amazing, it continues. Everything's been incredible so far. The attic tower at the towers, the set design, the actors, you've got the creepy masks. I don't know what the actual storyline is. You're in the attic, you go around, you've got loads of clothes at the start, you wade your way through it, you've got a bedroom scene, you've got a part where they say, hey, you're going to burn a number of times. And basically, I got to the front of our group, they've batched on a certain number of people. I got to the front, and because I'm such a quick walker, I managed to basically get a solo run through, which is really good. So the entire, just under 10-minute run was entirely solo. Got actors getting right in my face, creeping up behind me in the corridors. It's just so good. There is some dead spots in there, like in the little corridor bits between scenes, but yeah, there's so much detail I can't remember it all. I've given you a very vague overview there, but let's just say the set designs, actors are fantastic. I did notice that I didn't think they were expecting me in one scene so soon because I was walking ahead of everyone else, and I managed to get there before they actually set up because they were at the end of the corridor. So that's alright, it's alright. They didn't expect me to walk so quick. So yeah, absolutely amazing. Great start to the traditional scares. Yeah, fantastic. People say that should go, but I don't really think I've done that, so it's basically new to me. It's nice and fresh for me, not for most people, but for me. And yeah, great start to the traditional scares. On to the next one. I think it's Alton Towers, Tiny's Revenge. And then Dad's getting after that, I think. So, fantastic night so far, a fantastic day. So I showed you this queue earlier for Altonville Mine Tools, Tiny's Revenge. I think this one here is just the pass route for people in X sector. Yeah, I've just entered. There was hardly any wait on that last maze. I was in the first. In fact, I was the first person through it. So, yeah, there's Oblivion over there. Yeah, that's just a pass through bit there. Oh, I don't think I've ever been up here. It doesn't seem too busy, unless there's some cow pen up here. I wasn't expecting to get through the terrace so quick. Oh, spooky tunnel. It's closed by the order of the sheriff. I hear some nice music. Ooh, spooky. Well, that was a first. I got my first maze evac and first attraction evac in many years. That was surprising actually. I got halfway through that and lights just turned off, and then all the actors character, and then you go back from where you came. So I'm probably about just under halfway through the first time. We'll get to the beginning now, after that little story, which is interesting. Get to the beginning, go through the queue. You got like a little scare zone bit. You walk through. Showing you a little clip of that. You get there's a little screen in like a hut. But I don't know, there's some guy talking on his screen. You got like a staff member there. They let you through the gate in like small groups. And you go into the little pre-show with a guy who's, I don't know what his name is, but he kind of tells you about the mine and stuff, and interesting stuff. He gets close up to you. He has a gun they twiddles out in his finger, which is pretty good. It's very interactive, gets very close to your face, which I really like. And I'm not easily scared, but I will jump if I'm surprised, but I'm not necessarily scared. And that was really good. Especially when it gets dark, and then when it gets dark he's let over the table, or he's been attacked or killed by someone. But do you know what it reminds me of, all these characters around that maze? It reminds me of My Bloody Valentine, if you've watched that. With that gas mask, they got pickaxes, they got sledgehammers, they even got a crowbar, a chainsaw at the end. And there's so many different rooms in that. You got like a bedroom, you got like some sort of experiment lab. Even one of those characters is wearing a wig, which is really interesting. There's a lot of dead space in that one. I can see why people want that to leave the resort, because that's apparently been at the resort for a while. That's really interesting. Loads of dead space. It could be. I wish you could see it a bit more. Really, it's just what there is really good. But if it had a bit more on the tight corridors, it would be even more good, even more fantastic. It's definitely more narrow. If you're claustrophobic, I just spat there. If you're claustrophobic and you get a big issue with tight spaces, it's probably not for you, but it's great. I was at the back of the group that people in front of me getting really scared and they creep up on you like they did in the attic, which I really liked. Absolutely fantastic. It is the weaker of the two I've done so far, but maybe they could probably bring it back yet again if they improved it, but from what I've been hearing, people want that one to go. But for a first time experience, at least I think it's a first time experience, that's absolutely really good. Not incredible, but really good and solid. Now it's time for Dad's Games Panic Reloaded. I'm kind of looking forward to this because people have had some negative things to say about this, but you got to treat this like an escape room and not a traditional scare maze. I've heard there's actors in there. You got like fighting this symbol, or you got I don't know how to explain it because I've never really done an escape room before. But yeah, I look forward to this one. I do like the logo. It's pretty nice. I don't like the fencing here, but it is what it is. You got to have it up. But it doesn't look like there's a long queue for this one. I got straight on the other two basically. So yeah, pretty good timing. It's only 4 o'clock. So on to Dad's Games.
No, I just stopped.
Well, that was very strange. There's good and bad for that one. They start with this queuing experience. It got straight on, hardly anyway. There's no ways at all ready for any of the mazes so far, but that one, you got straight in, you got to register your pink band, put it onto the touchpad, type your name. There's multiple of those, probably at least 4 of them. I'm not sure, but that's in a container. Then you make a left turn, then you huddle that up, and put in another container. It's got loads of screens down the side. You've got like a cage where actors come jumping out. But we were waiting there for more than 5 minutes. I think they have to wait until all the symbols are on the screen, each different combination, then you can start. And then it all goes dark. Daz comes up on the screen. I've not watched any of his stuff on YouTube, but he comes up on the screen and explains it. It's all like it gets turned into a skeleton. It's all creepy, it's all disfigured. It's very spooky. I do like the intro after all the waiting, but that's where the good stuff ends, because once you get into the actual maze part, well, escape room / maze part, it's kind of all over the place. You're like running to find your symbols. You've got to find 2 symbols. I had 13 ride symbol and a starter, but they're so far apart from each other that it took me ages, about 3 minutes 39 I think it is, and you've got a 6-minute limit, but you just running around, not running around, but you're walking around quickly, just willy-nilly trying to find your symbols and get out. It's just very poor, isn't it? It's just not much going on. You have got actors in there, but they're quite scarce. You need more actors, you need something more on the walls when you're going around. It's just not good, is it? It's the lights come on and off, but it's very poor, isn't it? I wouldn't say it's the worst thing I've ever done, but yeah, it's very poor. If they're going to bring it back, they need to do more of the maze part. I get having the symbols, but that's all you're focusing on. You're not really focusing on the scare actors or any set pieces or anything like that. I don't want to be too negative, but it's very poor. And yeah, the first 2 mazes I did were great, and then that's poor. So yeah, on to the next one. I think it might be a show next, actually. I'm not sure, or it might be a ride. Let's see. 13's open, finally get to go on it. I do love coming back up in 13. Great ride. I'm just going to try this single ride because they've just reintroduced it. I think they did have it before, but that was many years ago. Yeah, nice to go on some roller coasters today. I've not done too many rides, to be honest. Not done Rita either. That's a 60-minute queue at the moment. And yeah, as much as I love hydraulic launch, it's the ride out of it pretty soon, and it's not as much of a kick as Stealth is. So yeah, going to try this single ride. Apparently, you can get on it pretty quick down here, but you never know what it's going to be like. So I hope I get on quick. Great drop track, great effects in the building, and it's a bit of a lackluster ride layout, isn't it? But it is what it is. It's marketed as a family coaster, although at launch it wasn't really. So yeah, let's get on to 13. Looks like the queue's quite long though, about 45 minutes for the main queue. 13's a tale of 2 halves, really, isn't it? It's so disappointing on the actual first half of it. There's no audio around the layout in the woods. There's just nothing going on, is there? Especially when you've got that massive trim halfway down the drop. That drop, and I'm not exaggerating, sorry, I'm trying to think of the word. I'm not exaggerating when I say if you got rid of that trim, that drop would be amazing. But you kind of feel the drop kicking in, and all of a sudden, oh, you hit the trim. Yeah, everyone else has the same complaint about that, really. Yes, it's for the families, but why do you have it that high if it's just going to trim it? It's just not good, and no audio, like I said, going around the layout. I'd like to see some more theming pieces around there. Maybe there it is, maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I don't know if I've reviewed 13 that well this year, to be honest. I don't think I mentioned that, I'm not sure. Yeah, so audio in the first half would be great, even more in the drop track area, that would have been nice. That is possibly the best part of it, even though I know it's coming in. It's still nice in there, the theming, the lights, a little pre-drop, then you do the full drop. I don't know if it does the same on Hagrid's, I can't remember, but yeah, the drop track on these Endermans is fantastic. Yeah, it's a solid coaster 13. It's not scary or anything. I did go through single ride, I went just under 10 minutes, which is lucky, and I didn't get the electric thingy going off. Electric thingy, shows how much I know, the electric coil. But yeah, solid ride, it's not special, but I don't think it claims to be and it's just nice to get on it. It's not dark. I would have liked to have done it in the dark, because apparently it's pitch black around the ride layout, but it is what it is. You can't do every ride in the dark. I'll try to do Wicker and Nemesis Reborn if I can. Definitely Nemesis Reborn. They have had some reliability issues with all the rides today. We've had Wicker Hex, which is still closed, or Nemesis Reborn, I think, was closed for maintenance issues. I think they're still running on one train on that as well. So it's becoming a bit of a theme, really, with Alton Towers. It's the same with Merlin, really. I'd hope their operations get better in the future, but I'm not in charge, am I? So I can't do anything about that. So yeah, on to the next thing, probably Sinbit, and I'm going to go and see Ice and Fire. I've got about 20 minutes until that's on, about 5:30, and then we'll see where we go from there. I was going to do Hex now, but I still think it's closed, but you never know. I walk past it and it might be open. Oh dear, I don't know if you can see that maintenance worker. His head's just peeping over the top. He was just walking along the launch track for Rita. It's not looking good, reliability issues like I mentioned. It's this really good launch Rita, but the rest of it's a bit tame, so that's why I tend not to ride it if it's got a long queue. If I'm going to ride it, it'll be right at the start of the day. It's such a shame about the rides going down. If it was something special, I'll be willing to wait for it, but it's just not. And here we go. Hex is back open, but I can't really risk it out. I did say I was going to go and see Sin Bitten, so if I've got a bit of time later on before I go and do all this stuff in Forbidden Valley and Compound, then maybe I'll give it a go. I know it's been renovated, but I've done the original. I'm sure it's not too much different. There will be differences, of course. But yeah, it's not the end of the world if I don't get it. I would have liked to. I'll come back next year and do it if it's still reliable. I say it's still reliable, it's not reliable at all. It's been shut down today for a while. But it's back open for people to enjoy. Looks fantastic though. Look at those banners.
Welcome, sinners, to my little domain. We've got a little show for you. It's called Sin Bin, Fire and Ice. We hope you're all ready, Alton Towers. We need more heat. We need more. That's better.
Well, that was really good actually. I'm not sure how the story goes, but the effects, the you have the actors that are also dancers, it's fantastic. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure on the story how it flows, but someone will have to tell me. But yeah, it's really good. Love the effects, how they combine, all this the setup behind it. You got the stairs, you got this like the screen at the back. You see the flames, they turn blue and red. The fire effects are my favourite, obviously. I didn't see too much ice effects. I don't know if that sounds stupid or not, but yeah, great show. You got the Alton ancestors next, the final horn. That was absolutely incredible. My favourite show of the night. I've still got one more to go. We've got Patchu's show next in about a few minutes. So yeah, I look forward to that one. I don't know how well you could hear me, but luckily this microphone's quite good. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Great day today so far at Scarefest. Everything's top quality. The dancers, actors, sets, everything.
Let's see you shake it, Freshman!
This is a really spooky party, Patch.
Your body shaking, wishing you could just wait.
I didn't get all of Patchu's party there. I just wanted to go and see what X Sector looked like, and I really can't remember. So yeah, all the shows are fantastic. I'm not sure this on the storylines of all of this stuff because it's basically all new to me. I'd have to do a bit more research before coming out to these events. But yeah, fantastic. I loved all the shows, all four. It's a shame I didn't watch all of that one, but I need to do everything in one night. I've only got one visit this year. It's so far away, 2.5 hours away. I'd love to come every week. I wish it was as close as 4 Park was because I'd be here all the time. You've got world-class rides like Wicker, Nemesis, Reborn. Fantastic shows, fantastic scare mazes I've done tonight. I'm glad I did Daz Games, and I've still got one to go. I've still got Compound to go. I'm so impressed with Merlin this year. Everything's been top notch. Even the things I've not liked, you can kind of see where they put the effort in. You wouldn't expect some of it really from something like Merlin. I know they're a big company and a big corporation, but when you've been to Horror Nights, you kind of expect them to be lower quality, but they're not. Set design, acting quality, dances, performers, the shows, everything's been amazing. I can't believe how good it's been. I didn't expect it to be this good. I wish I had more time at the event and not just one day, but I am staying till 9 o'clock and I'm kind of glad about that because I can get a couple of night rides then. It's a shame I didn't get 13 in the dark, but it's not a special ride. The only bit on that would be at night would be, well, look good and be good at night is the outdoor bit, but it's alright. I try and get Wicker Mountain and Nemesis Reborn in, and I can already see the X Sector sign at the moment, which, there's a bit of lighting around this smoke. I can't wait to see it. Welcome to X Sector. Oh look, flash, I do like the lights on top there. My shoddy camera work. You gotta love that Spider theme tune. Or the music. It may not be one of my favourite rides in the world, but it's great to look at, it's great to listen to that music. It's quite trippy for a lot of people. I just wish it was a bit more comfortable, because I used to be able to ride that over and over when I was younger, when it first came out. I think 2015, 2 years after it opened, is when I first rode it, and I could marathon it then, but got a bit older, and then just not got used to it getting rougher. But there we go, look at all the lighting. I wish there was a bit more lighting around the inversions down there, but it's alright, because when you're on the ride it's much better in the dark. But when you're off the ride, you want to see the visual elements, you want to see the lights. Maybe you imagine a roller coaster like this with running lights. Probably very expensive, but that'd be fantastic to see. I like how the lights are flashing, they're not just static. Are they triggered by the trains? I'm not sure. And because I don't know where the train is, there it is. I got a bit lost there. Yeah, it's not completely dark, but it's not far away. But it's close enough. The lighting on the Oblivion's job's incredible. Look at that red lighting. And I like how the lights around the edge, the red lights, just flash. Well, they normally flash, but they're working together to create that nice effect. And here it comes. I think he's coming around the top. It's amazing what lighting can do. Audio lighting combined is even better. Here they come, don't look down. Woohoo! Amazing. Yeah, lighting can do so much. Finally get to see Tower Street at night. I do love these pumpkins. I like how one's themed to Wicker Man. That's pretty nice. At least I think that's the intention. I love the spotlights. Oh, I think I mentioned the bunting earlier. It's absolutely great. I think you've got some more pumpkins around here. You obviously got the hearse over there. And this Scarefest sign looks even better at night. Again, lighting is the big deal here. It really does make a difference. I'm going to keep going on about that. But it's true. Look at it. I love how it's down the bottom of Tower Street as well. It's the last thing you see at the bottom. You've got the hearse in front of it, and you've got these lovely letters here. I wonder how long it took to make those, because it's so detailed, especially the A there, the R, the E, even the E over there. I'm being a bit picky now, aren't I? Not I say picky, I'm just getting into the details. I do love looking at stuff like this. Yeah. Very good. Got a green light under this one this time instead of the pinky purple colour down by the pumpkins. And here's the hearse up here. I like how you got green spotlights under the trees as well. Just makes it a bit more spooky. You got the nice music as well. I'll let you listen a little bit. Yeah, very spooky. I'm so impressed. So impressed with this event. It's not perfect. There's obviously a lot around the park, like big walkways, big pathways with nothing really going on. So there's a big split between the areas, but it costs a lot of money to make the whole park themed. Yeah, look at that. Look at the lights on the front. Absolutely amazing. Look at this smoke effect coming off the top as well. It makes so much difference, doesn't it, being at night? I mean, it looks fantastic in the day, but look at that. Zoom in a little bit, actually, get some more detail. Yeah, those flashing lights are amazing. I will take 35 minutes for Wicker Man. Time to feed the flames. Yeah, I was expecting a much longer queue, but here we are. Look at Bobby. Look at all those flames. Oh, amazing. Yeah, let's go and feed the flames, shall we? Wicker Man, 35 minutes. Main entrance. Yeah, normally you see all this bit full here. I'm hoping it's less than advertised. I'm not sure how many trains they're running, but we'll see, won't we? Wow, and more wow. Wicker Man is incredible in the day, but it's even better at night. I'm sorry I couldn't get many clips of it there, but yeah, it's just so good at night. The laterals, you get a bit of airtime, but the laterals are amazing. You got the light, you got Bob all lit up with the flames. It's such a good ride. You already know my thoughts on it from previous vlogs, but it's just it's just elevated when you ride that night. A lot of rides are better at night, not every single one, mine, but that one is incredible, and I've been told to ride that at night. That's the first time I've done it at night, and I'm so glad I did it. One ride at night on that all year, but it's worth it. Amazing, like I said, the lights, the theming. One thing I'm going to notice though, tell you sorry, is the batching before the pre-show, before the backdrop is chaos. I don't want to be too negative, but it's just a bunch of a massive crowd of people. There are too many people in there, and there are too many people in the show sitting while the pre-show. The pre-show is fantastic with the big head, fire effects, the curtain, the whole ceremony thing. But yeah, it's a bit of a cluster. You know what? So yeah, on to burial grounds now. I'll try and get a good look at the towers or the lighting around there, but I might not have time before I get over to Nemesis and Compound. So yeah, great getting on Wicker Man at night. It did start raining as soon as I got off Wicker Man, so I hope I don't damage this camera, but we've just come into burial grounds. I love the lighting. You can see a bit of it through the fence there. The queue line for Wicker Man's there. I'm sorry if I get my hand in there, but here we go. Oh, who's this? Hello. Lovely. They do such a good job here with the actors. If I get my finger in front of you, I'm sorry about that. Trying to protect the lens. Lighting. Lovely lighting. Look at that. Yeah, I'll try not to drop this camera. They did warn me, it's at my own risk. The time is now. Oh, I wish there was a few more actors in here. Yeah, I wish there was a few more actors. It's a bit bare at the moment, maybe because it's raining, so I'm not going to get a great run through. Yeah, it's not good at the moment. There's nice lighting. Oh, I scared the hell out of me, that did. They stopped raining now.
Society.
Oh. Yay, finally another actor. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing so far. Oh, Jesus. God, that's the first time I've jumped a bit there. Oh, what's this? He's got a knife.
Pain will be your way to salvation, Retract. Modern technology.
I love that. I love that. They get so close. They're so good. They're in the dark. How do they get so close without hitting you? It's so good. I said there's a lack of actors, but I'm eating my words now, aren't I? Yeah, I really like it now. The first. Oh, Jesus. Oh, amazing. Woohoo, what have we got in here? Yeah, I probably didn't get anything in that previous room. Yeah, I love the lighting. So good.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, alright. That was fantastic. Yeah, grow into that really. The further you get into that, the better it is. Yeah, that's really good to get on walkthrough. I don't know if there's supposed to be more actors because of the weather, but the weather's not too bad now. It's only spitting a little bit. So I'm going to try and get over to the towers now. Wicker Man making the noise. Try and get over to the towers, have a look at the lighting. I may not have enough time, but I need to get a compound done before I get a Nemesis Reborn. That might be a last minute thing getting in that queue. So yeah, making our way into Gloomy Wood. And I'll have to admit it, be honest with you guys, I did go on Kurzawa Manor earlier when I had a 5-minute wet hit after Reborn. But this is primarily a Scarefest vlog, so yeah, trying to concentrate on that. I did 13 earlier for you guys, gave you a review on that. Yeah, look at the lighting around here. This Curse's queue line's great in the day. Same story with Wicker Man and Curse. I would like to go on that again, but I haven't got time. I couldn't go and see the lighting around the towers. I have seen pictures. You may have saw a glimpse of it in the distance of another clip earlier on, but yeah. Oh, look at the top of Curse's building. It's a smashed glass with someone in it. I've never seen that before. Look at that. Wow, look at the entrance. It's so good. Wow, it's one of my favourite dial rides. It's incredible, that is. The trommel's still not working. Actually, no, it wasn't working, then they fixed it. And then it's not working again, so there's the monorail. It's a shame about that, because it really does that trick. It really trips you out. Yeah, I think Compound's just to the left here. It's about halfway between here and Forbidden Valley, so yeah. I look forward to this one. Hopefully the queue's not longer than, say, 30 to 45 minutes, because I need to get on Nemesis before 9 o'clock. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I don't think anyone's queuing outside here. Well, it's fairly average, that Maze was. I was kind of looking forward to it because I love the Phalanx theme, I love the whole Nemesis story and how it's going to be intertwined with it. But while the set design and the axes are really good, there's a lot of it I really didn't like. Let's start with the central room. You've got loads of different cells around it. You've got a screen playing through the door. Each cell can see that. Then you go out of there. And they're quite rigorous with you. They're quite vicious. Well, I'm not saying vicious, but they drag you in. They pick on people. Or put you in the cell. Like 2 or 3 in the cell. And you go out past some more cells. You've got a couple of actors that run out towards you. Then a few more rooms. But the one thing I didn't like, again, I'm not great with detail, one thing I didn't like was continuous strobe lights flashing in numerous rooms, one after the other. I don't mind that effect when it's used sparingly, but when it's constant, it's not very good. And also, unfortunately, I had to crawl on my knees. It's a similar sort of thing in survival games. I'm not a massive fan of that because it seemed like it's pretty pointless. There's nothing going on in that tunnel. Yeah, it's not very good. And then you have some sort of, you walk across like a walkway and you've got some big vats. I don't know what's in the vat, some sort of chemical. You got an actor at the end of that. You got loads of actors that jump out in front of you. You got one with like an electric thing. He zaps it in front of you. They get pretty close. Yeah, I'm not great with details like you know, but it's okay. It's average. It's possibly my 3rd favourite after Attic and Altonville Mine Turtles. It's definitely better than Daz Black, but yeah, it's fairly solid. I hope they improve on it next year. Get rid of all that strobe effect. Maybe only use it sparingly, like I said. Yeah, I can see it's got potential. Definitely got potential because it's linked in with Phalanx and Nemesis. And I love Nemesis, so yeah. On to Forbidden Valley, which is behind me as you can probably tell. And on to Nemesis Reborn. You've got about half an hour until park close. Nemesis Subterra. I've not been on that today. I'm not a massive fan of that. It's alright, it's alright. I got a lot of good things about it, but I wouldn't rush on to ride that again. And you got the helicopter, the blades aren't spinning. I did see that online on social media. They stopped spinning. That's not good, is it? I mean, it looks the part without that, with the lighting. Yeah, we need those spinning. I wonder what the issue is with that. But Forbidden Valley is one of the greatest areas in this country, really. One of the best in the world, actually. I take back that first thing I said. Yeah, one of the best in the world. When you get into the main part of it, down here, the Nemesis containment zone, I can see those lights in the air there. It's definitely nicer on camera for you guys. Yeah, I love what they did with this retheme. I love the original, but this one, it's up to another level. All those veins, tentacles. I can see the eye down there. I'm going to get in the queue for it now instead of having a look around now, because you're allowed to walk around for a bit after the close anyway. And here it comes again. I said again. For the first time. Yeah, Nemesis Reborn. I love this sign so much.
Now, it's stronger, angrier, and hungry. It's out of control.
will never get old. Nemesis Reborn and Night. It's just absolutely amazing, isn't it? It's another one of those rides that's elevated at night. Like Wicker before it, this one just so much better at night. We've got a back row ride, much smoother than it was earlier. A lot of vibrations earlier. I didn't tell you my review of it earlier because I did it first thing this morning in the fire, which was kind of nice and spooky. But yeah, great at night. I managed to get on it in about just under 10 minutes, so that's a win-win really. Fantastic. It's just so much fun, hands up in the air. There it goes round its helix, the wind rushing through your hair when you walk past that, that's pretty cool. Just hands up in the air the whole way around. It's so close to the rock work. I love that. I love how close you get to things. I know that I can keep my arms out because I know how it works, but you always feel like you need to bring them in a little bit, don't you? It is making a louder roar, I've noticed. It's not quite as loud as the old B&M roar, but it is very good. It's very forceful. And the elements just hit hard. If it was any longer, it might be a bit drawn out. I think it's the perfect length. I think it's slightly better than the original, mainly because of the theme, and the theme and night as well. So yeah, overall incredible ride to finish the night. I might have a go and have a look at the new ride, the building site. You're not going to see much because it's night time. Something to do with Toxicator or something. It's like a green theme. How's that going to work? I don't know, but let's go and have a look, shall we? Yeah, I'm not sure of that name I mentioned is actually the name. It's just what I heard. At least they got some more signs going up there. Book your 2025 visit to the Forbidden Valley. I'm hoping it is a top spin. Really, I really am hoping it's a new generation. Maybe a double-sided one, a flawless one. I'm not going to bother trying to get any footage above the fence because there'll just be no point. It's too dark. But new for 2025. I'm glad the operations improved on Nemesis just then. They're on both trains at the moment. Maybe to get all the people through. They're sending people down the fast track just so they don't have to go around the main queue. You've about 5 minutes to close it in, so probably the best idea. But yeah, I didn't mention I met Bianca earlier from Alton Towers in the management. She's a very nice woman. Very nice to meet her for once. I can't speak. Been up for ages, but yeah. Look at Nemesis Monster. Absolutely fantastic. So there we go, Alton Towers done for today. Scarefest 2024 has been incredible. It's a shame I've only done one day, but I did all day. I did everything, did Amigos, did Trick or Treat, did Compound, I did Attic, Altonville Mine Tours, Daz Games, Burial Ground, you name it. Wicker and Nemesis Reborn and I won't bore you with the details, you know my thoughts on all of those, so rewind if you want to catch a bit of that information. So yeah, been a great day at Alton Towers. I look forward to coming back next year. It's amazing the level they are at the moment. Alton Towers and Fort Park and Merlin in general. Scare zones, scare mazes, actors, set pieces, etc. I have no idea what I'm on about, but yeah, it's been a long day. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.